What I have learned about the people of Fort Street Presbyterian Church in the 6 months that I have been here is this. Newcomers and old-timers alike love Fort Street and are committed to being here. The members of this congregation work hard, really hard. You love God. You care about one another. You value diversity, both in this community of faith and in the broader community, including interfaith dialogue and work. You are deeply concerned about the world outside those doors and deeply committed to involvement in work for justice in so many places. I look forward to learning more about the original vision that brought Fort Street into being. I want to know how the vision has been shaped and changed as years have passed, as new people took up a vision, carrying it into the next phase of Fort Street's life. I want to discover with you how vision will move Fort Street into the future, to see what this community of faith is yet to become in our own time. You see, another thing that has also been confirmed to me over and over again in many different ways during these 6 months is what I thought I knew in January a year ago to be my call to this place at this time. And I find myself falling in love with Fort Street and its people and with what this congregation not only is, but is yet to become. In 2014, a little over 4 years from now, the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church USA will meet in Detroit, a few blocks from here over at Cobo Hall. We are definitely the closest Presbyterian church to Cobo Hall, and our sanctuary is pretty big. It seats quite a few people. The denomination wants to spend time at Fort Street. I am sure of this. I've already been asked about some things that may be possible here when the denomination comes. We have an amazing outreach ministry in the Open Door. The people will want to visit and learn about this. And get ready, Ben, here they come, and there are going to be a whole lot of them. And I've not asked Ed yet, but we might even treat the denomination to the wonderful Fort Street Chorale. If we could arrange that, we have 4 years. I think we might manage that. But beyond all of this, Fort Street has the opportunity to teach the denomination. To teach the denomination what church has to be if it is to survive with any relevance in the 21st century. In an increasingly diverse country, our not very diverse denomination needs some role models as it flounders and dwindles and its members are walking out the door. My vision for Fort Street is a truly interracial, intercultural community of faith which embraces diversity as the most natural thing in the world, absolutely essential to existence and to understanding, really understanding, the transforming power of God. My vision for Fort Street is based on 3 things. First, the rich and diverse history of this congregation. Second, my belief in the ability of Fort Streeters to risk new things in order to be church that is relevant in the 21st century with all of the challenges and changes this will bring. And third, the movement of God's creative spirit in our midst, taking the North American so-called mainline church to places we cannot yet imagine. I believe 4 years from now, Fort Street can be a model of what God is calling the church to be in the 21st century. Fort Street has the opportunity, perhaps Fort Street has the responsibility to show our denomination how Spirit moves a congregation so it continues to shine in a city full of all kinds of challenges, racial, political, economic, and so much more. Fort Street is built on a solid past, no doubt about that. But there is a lot of work yet to be done, and the challenges are many, and it will take the best work of every one of us working toward a common vision. On Sunday mornings, perhaps you've noticed near the end of worship, the acolyte comes up and extinguishes these candles, but not before lighting the taper carried out those doors, symbolizing the light of the living Christ moving from our sanctuary into the world. Each of us, each and every one of us, is called to find the light of God inside ourselves, letting it shine out brightly, just as our intergenerational choir reminded us this morning. Fort Street's vision, reformed and always reforming, will keep this beacon shining brightly in Detroit. Working together toward a common vision, we will maintain focus and keep on stepping toward the place that God is calling this congregation. Without vision, the people perish. With vision, community thrives. Thanks be to God. Amen.